I'm artist David Schwartz, and I want you to welcome you to my world. I've been a full-time artist, painter, for the last 15 years. And we're going to go through a walk through my studio and home at the Ocean House in beautiful Silver Spring, California. So, quickly, we're going to go from top to bottom. We're up on the roof, and here we are in the master bedroom. Going to pan around, try to get through as many works as possible in a short time. This was done for the city of Malibu for Veterans Day 2014. These are my grandmas. I've wanted to be an artist since I was very young, probably 5 or 6 years old, and I never gave up on that. This is called the absolute effect. If you look at the bottle closely, you'll understand that. We'll do a quick pan around. This was during my absolute time where I painted live at Universal Studios. This is a more current work that is actually on a retired American flag. We'll walk into the office, go through some works over here. That's a Liquid Liberty, Liquid Pisa. This is part of my liquid days when I was drinking a lot. This was from the University of Massachusetts down here. I don't know if you can see that. It's a sketch, probably 1984. I do a lot of journaling. There's over 60 journals that started in the 80s. Little bookshelf here. This painting took over 20 years to finish. Started back in 1982. That's a more recent piece. This is a very recent piece. It's called the Coke Mobile, and this particular vehicle was auctioned off at the Barrett-Jackson show in January of 2020. I'm actually working on a few sketches right now for paintings. We'll pan the workspace and studio. We'll head down the stairs now. That's actually a self-portrait. All these paintings are available with free shipping until December 22nd, 2020. It's Liquid Washington. This is kind of the Salvador Dali influence. We'll go in here. Oops. This is another recent piece. Really kind of neat. It's the Robert Rauschenberg, Jasper Johns like piece. We'll go into the main room over here. It's just a lot of work, a lot of interesting pieces. That's a recent piece called Peace Now. This is American Firefighter. It's a limited edition on beautiful watercolor paper with a certificate of authenticity in back. These are only $150, including shipping and handling.
California homeowners, if you have a power meter like this on the side of your house, you can qualify to erase your energy bill at no cost to you. There's a California state program called the Property Assessment.
Well, the music was good until the commercial came on. That's Vote a la Jackson Pollock. And this one is Rothko's comment on politics. And we'll head down into the studio now. This is during my Warhol years. This was actually shown in New York City in 2004. Here's a nice Warhol piece called Andy and Edie, which is actually Warhol's technique. It's another Warhol piece, Andy and Edie in blue. This was published in the University of Massachusetts magazine. I also studied at RISD, Rhode Island School of Design. This is sort of an homage to Rembrandt. They beat their swords and spears into plowshares. Here we go. We're almost at the studio now. It's kind of some interesting pieces. This is a large, beautiful piece of a town near Orlando, Florida. That was done live on location at a winery. Several large, beautiful pieces stored in here. It's kind of a neat one. That's actually the view from the Ocean House that you'll see in a few minutes. We'll just pan around. This is my workspace. I hope you've enjoyed this tour. This is going to the Warrior Museum in Bakersfield, California. It's mid-progress right here. I have a very organized studio. Well, organized enough to have happy accidents. It's my workshop. Got a few brushes. Haven't cleaned up for the video. I think that's really kind of cool and interesting. Here are some recent abstract pieces. And thus concludes our tour of the ARTZworks.com studio and workshop. Thank you, and may the Schwartz be with you.